Yo, hello everybody. This is episode 144 of the Burt and Burger podcast. This is Burt, and with me is good old Burger, and this is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be pretty good. We're on the uptick. The Dow Jones of Burt and Burger is up, so that's cool. Have some fun news stuff to touch on, I guess.
Sure. What do you got?
Well, I went to an actual frat party yesterday, which is interesting.
You know, I'm getting closer to 30 than I am 20, and I don't really know if I really give a shit about this story, to be honest with you.
Yeah. No, it was just like partied with like...
What do you mean by partied?
We partied with other people.
What do you mean by party? What did you do? Did you just stand there awkwardly and drink next to people and then leave with them?
Oh, no. I mean, no. I don't know if... No, I think we drank before.
Oh, so you just stood there awkwardly next to people then. So thank you for clearing that part up.
It was like a big
What the fuck?
party.
I didn't drink and stand next to people awkwardly. I just stood there next to them awkwardly.
Yeah, it was like
What kind of animal do you take me for?
It was like a rave atmosphere. You walked in and it was just crazy music and lights and stuff.
That sounds like a normal party.
Yeah. I don't know if it'd really be like... I don't know if there's very much. Dude, my fucking snaps were so bad. Well, I had one on my Snap story, that song. I was like sitting in the fucking trunk of a car. I don't know how I always end up in the fucking trunk. But I was in the trunk.
Probably because that's the only place your dumper can fit, according to your friends.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I was laying face down on my bed the other day looking at memes on my phone, and somebody took a picture of my butt. They're like,
okay, so let's back up a little bit here, because you said something that I'm confused about. You were laying face down?
Yeah.
Looking at memes?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like my belly was on the mattress.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, face down usually means like your face is in the
Well, face down.
pillow.
If my body had a front and a back, my front face was on the bed. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, you're just wrong. Okay, so you were laying down on your stomach, just looking at memes.
Twiddling my thumbs,
not facing
my
the pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facing the pillow with your phone between your nose and your pillow, just gawking at fucking memes.
I really want one of those, like the fucking tables. I don't know what kind of table it is.
Your arms couldn't go around.
Oh, true. Yeah, that would be gay. You know what I mean?
So those things you really wanted. So by saying you really want it makes people think that you've wanted this for a long time now. So you've thought about it, and literally it took me a millisecond. Like you didn't even finish your sentence. So either you really didn't want one of those things.
No, I just always think about it, like, because it's like I like sleeping on my stomach, but the one thing that I hate is I can't breathe, or my neck is kinked at like a fucking hard 90 because my face would be in the pillow.
Like a normal person. Yeah,
so it's like that part's not fun. But like whenever I have trouble sleeping on my back, I'm just like, damn, dude, roll over on the stomach and I'm out. I'm zipped. It's nice. But then, of course, wake up.
So what is this frat party?
Oh, yeah.
Any fun stories with that? Or
Well, the funniest thing was I had like a little super sleuth thing when I woke up today. What ended up happening was my feet, like I woke up in my bed and my feet were sore. And I guess we got driven to the frat, but we had to fucking walk back. So it was a pretty fucking good walk. And I got back and like not the sole of my foot, but like the front pad, it was like I had a big black circle on it and like my skin was rubbed off. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Because I wear my Hey Dudes that everybody laughs at me about. And there's like a hole in the bottom of them. And it's not like a bad hole, like the sole's there and everything. And I'm like, I'm all covered up.
It's a pretty bad hole if you walk in it and you just get blisters on your feet and the shoe starts bleeding onto your foot. So, yeah, that's a pretty severe fucking hole, you cheap bastard.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. And
it's not a bad hole to, it's pretty bad.
And yesterday, Well, it wasn't that bad. Like, I've been wearing them.
No,
The
it's
only
not bad
issue
again. So it went from it's not bad to it's pretty bad to it's not that bad.
The only
in a matter of, what
issue-
was that, maybe 20 seconds?
It's because I'm thinking to the current version. The next gen current model of the dudes is or you're getting ahead of me. Oh my god. I woke up, I see my foot's fucked, and I go over to my laundry basket, and my sock had a big old fucking hole in it. I'm like, oh great. Oh great. So I check out the dudes, and yup, you can see right fucking through them. Like the holes, like before you could just see different material. Now it's like, nope, that's like.
So you
That's
walked
where my sock
with
was at.
a hole in your shoe.
Yeah, no, it's just like it's fucked now. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do now.
Go get different shoes.
But
You have holes in your shoes. That's
Yeah.
literally the time you would go get new shoes, is when you have
know.
fucking holes in them.
I feel like the dudes didn't last that long, but
You've had them for like 6 fucking years. What do you mean?
no, they were like since COVID. It's like 2.5,
It was-
maybe.
I think it was before COVID.
No,
Because we got those in a mall when malls were fucking closed
Oh damn! Why would I have gotten them before?
for college. What do you mean?
Oh.
What do you mean? Why would you have gotten them before? Why would you have gotten shoes? Did you not wear shoes before COVID?
Well, no, for
what are you
some
fucking
reason I
talking
thought
about?
I got those for disc golfing.
No, you didn't get them for
that's not
disc
accurate.
golfing.
Yeah, it was definitely for college. How do you mention it? Because I was.
It was for
hiking.
walking in general.
Yeah.
Like, why would I have gotten fucking shoes before COVID?
Yeah. Pre-COVID, Burt didn't wear shoes. I've always had issues with my shoes. And then I got like my athletic shoes.
Probably because
but-
you never fucking wear them. So then after like 10 years of not moving, they're all stiffen up. So then when you step in them, finally they just fucking shatter.
literally, yeah, fall apart. That's fucking bad, dude. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
So you went to a frat party, and the only thing you have to say is you walked home with a hole in your shoe. Like, that's as lit as this got. Like, this must have been such a terrible fucking college party if the only thing that you can talk about is that you walked home with a holy shoe.
Yeah, we were like already pretty destroyed, and then we got dropped off, and then we like listened to a couple songs, then went home.
You don't go to a party to listen to songs. It's not a fucking concert,
Well,
idiot.
I know. I'm just.
You listened to a couple of songs and left? Holy shit, you're fucking
Yeah.
lamer than I thought you were.
Yeah, pretty much. No, it was like. Yeah, it was weird. And we went through all these like fucking weird back rooms to try and. I don't really know what we were trying to accomplish.
Burt went to an orgy.
Yeah.
It's got back rooms. There's an orgy.
Yeah. There was like another party downstairs. It was fucking weird. And I'm
Another
like,
party downstairs. Why wouldn't
Yeah.
it just be people at the same party partying downstairs?
I don't know. It was probably the same one, yeah.
Yeah, it probably was, you fucking idiot.
It was pretty cringe, though.
Are you here for the bottom party or the top party? Because you're not allowed to stay
I
here if you're
see.
actually here for the bottom one.
Yeah, there is a difference. No, it's weird, though, because it's like, in order to get in, there was like a fucking, like, hey, who are you? Why are you coming in? And I, like,
To listen to fucking music, apparently.
Yeah, but, like, I knew one of the guys at the front. I'm like, oh, this is cool. And, like...
Why are you, like, whispering and getting all quiet about it? Are you nervous about this or something? Like, what the fuck? God, you're so stupid.
I know.
What's so bad about you knowing the guy in the front? Was he, like, an ex-lover or something? Like, why'd you get so quiet?
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing. I actually know the guy in front. Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I mean, that was neat. No, it's just like cringe. It's like you go through all this fucking trouble. They had to put an X on my fucking hand for some reason in order for me to go in. I'm like, okay, guys. It's like a fucking bar. You go in and hang out. It's just kind of gay. See, like, oh, man. Yeah. I was about to say, yeah, dude, I could never be in a frat. Just because of that one issue. Yeah. I was just thinking, like, that poor dude out in the front was like, it's like, yeah, you're cool. You can be in the frat, but you also don't get to party. You just have to sit out front and, like, vet people to come in. Like, okay.
It's probably
Sure.
a part of being in there. Like, you have to work for it and stuff. And he's
Probably
probably just doing it for like a few hours or something.
Probably.
He's, I'm guessing, not out there for 16 hours.
Yeah, probably not. Oh, that was the other thing. This was like a fucking 2-part drinking day. We went in the morning because it was like a tailgate for a football game. And then the second part, or whatever, we had an intermission to eat lunch and dinner and shit. And then we went back out for night party. But the morning party was pretty cool, too. We went to the fucking football game, dude. I always just, it's like from starting watching football at the NFL, there's like some supremacy. You're like, college football is gay.
Supremacy.
Yeah. It's like anything that
way to say it
isn't NFL is going to be dog water.
Some people are the complete opposite.
I know.
They bleed fucking college football.
It's scary. It's fucking hard.
I was thinking, for me personally, I would get into college football a lot more if it wasn't during the NFL. Like, I know it's on a separate day and everything like that, but it's during NFL season. Like, I'm already watching football. I don't need to watch football twice. But if they did it, like, during the springtime or something like that, or summertime, then you could have football, like, all year around for the most part with only a couple of months of dead zone. And it would be a lot more interesting to me, at least. Now, I'm not saying they should change the entire formula for myself, but
yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't be that way now that you say it.
Yeah, I mean,
kind of dumb.
I think it's just because sports usually, like, soccer's in the fall time and for high school, and basketball's in the wintertime, and track and baseball are in the springtime and things like that. So I think they just go off of that, but for two different levels. Like from college to pro or something, I feel like you could do that. I mean, that would maximize the marketing more, maybe. I don't know, or it would fucking kill it. I don't know, but to me, that's why they've tried other football leagues like the XFL and the AAF during the spring times and stuff.
Right.
Because there's a market there for football.
Of course. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, also your college isn't like a big college either for football either, so
yeah,
you guys do fine in your own perspective, but from a national,
in the grand scheme, it's
in the grand scheme of things, it's really nothing. So
nah, it was kind of cool watching
like you
them
were
play,
watching Alabama play or anything.
Right? Yeah, that'd probably be a little bit different.
Did you say a blowout?
No.
What'd you say? It was fun watching what?
Probably it was fun watching the game.
That's
it was. I wouldn't say it was a blowout.
saying?
No, I mean,
that's what I thought you said.
Oh no, nah. The other team won by like a point, and we're like, L. It's kind of sad, but
the other team is my school.
It is, yeah. And it was like the first.
Take that, homo.
Yeah. It was gay. I don't know if people could like fucking sleuth out just by me saying, "Ooh, yeah, they went undefeated for so long and they got clapped by 1 point," but.
That was your first loss?
In a very long time, yeah.
Wow.
By 1 point we lost. Like, cool.
Take that, homo.
Yeah. And it was like, we went to the student stands, which is pretty cool. And everybody there was like super fucking hype. Like I made the mistake of wearing the other team's color in my hoodie, and I was getting flamed. Like, dude, you need to go get this other fucking thing. And it was.
Why wouldn't you wear your own school stuff?
I don't have any school stuff. I'm like a very anti-nationalist, as I've said. Like, I don't see why just because I go to this school I have to like suck its dick and be like, yo, anybody who isn't us can die. I always found that just super
You don't
fucking
have
cringe.
to be like that and still support a fucking program.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. I feel like I only really see the bad parts of it. I'm like, this is just kind of gay.
I wear Lions and Raiders stuff all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's like different though. Like I feel like a lot like I don't know.
I have some of my school stuff as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I've never had a great perception of it, I guess.
Our cousin also wears teams that he supports, and he's not like that either.
Yeah. I don't even just mean like a fucking like a I don't know, a football goober. I don't know. I'm not even talking about that. It's just like...
Well, I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about some of my school stuff. Like, I could give a shit less about my school, but I still want to wear it and rep it and show where I went to school, and that's it. It doesn't mean, like, it...
Yeah, like, I feel like that's kind of gay. I don't know why.
You think it's gay to rep this place you went to?
I don't know. Not necessarily just that. I don't know.
So what was gay about it, then?
I'm not really sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not really... It doesn't really make sense, obviously. But it's just a weird thing I can't
I
explain.
could see people saying something like, oh, I'm not going to wear a fucking Patrick Mahomes jersey because I don't play for the Chiefs or anything. So that's fucking weird that people do that. Like, I get that, but you literally go to this school. Like, it's okay to have a fucking T-shirt on it. I don't know what's so weird about that and what's so gay about it.
I don't know.
Now,
it's
the people
like
that are like,
saying,
if you don't go here, you can go fucking burn in hell and shit like that shit's cringe, but...
Yeah, like that's kind of who like everybody in the stands was. I'm like, okay,
well, yeah, because you're at the student section of a football game, idiot.
I know, that was crazy.
You're like, fucking very much skewing the fucking information here.
Yeah.
You fucking go to like a Muslim church, and you're like, everyone here seems to be big into the Islam thing. That's kind of fucking weird.
It's just kind of
like,
weird.
No shit. You're going to a very concentrated fucking area.
Yeah.
You also wear 4 pieces of clothing every day for 6 years, too. That would be a better fucking thing to say. It's just like, yeah, I'm like Charlie from Penguin Zero, where I only wear a white T-shirt every day, and that's it. So I don't really fucking go out and buy new clothes like that.
Yeah. I would like to get some before I go, but would I? I don't know. Because I got something like that for high school, and I haven't fucking touched it. I'm like, this is just dumb.
Yeah, well, high school's fucking gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have anything for my high school either, I don't think.
I think mine's just like the graduating year. It's like senior class of 2016. And then the name of the school. Like, oh, that's cool. So I got one. Because I didn't get like a fucking school ring or like, bedazzled shit. I'm like,
oh, you got a nice cheap $20 fucking T-shirt because you didn't get a $500 ring, Burt. Yeah, it's quite the constant.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to talk about your fucking gay-ass frat party anymore where the only exciting thing is you got a fucking hole in your shoe and you listen to some music. So I got some stuff we can talk about that's
Very
actually interesting.
Very good. What would that be, Burt?
So there's a country song.
Right?
By Billy Currington.
I think I've heard of him.
Called People Are Crazy.
Yep, that's a good one.
God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. So this song was made, let's see when this was, 2008. This is actually when I think country music wasn't bad. It was its own genre. You had to be into it to like it, but it was pretty... It was fine. Like, it was fine in the background or things like that. It's not like today's stuff where it's the exact same thing over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not going to sing this song, but this is about a guy that meets an old man at a bar. The guy dies, and then it gives his money to Billy Currington.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just... There's a lot going on here. So let me just read the lyrics. This old man and me were at the bar and we were having us some beers and swapping I don't cares, talking politics, blonde and red-haired chicks, old dogs and new tricks, and habits we ain't kicked. Okay, nothing bad there. He's at a bar. He's just chatting away with this old guy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about God's grace and all the hell we raised, and I heard the old man say, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Okay, whatever. Very typical song here.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I fought in 2 wars, been married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? He said, damn if I know. We talked an hour or 2 about every girl we knew. So first of all, this motherfucker is just going ham with this old bastard here. Like, I don't even want to ask people about what time it is or something like that. Like, I don't want anything to do with people I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy's talking about his exes to this old man here.
Okay.
What all we put him through, like 2 old boys will do. Yeah, do you and your old boys do that too, Burt? Just talk about every girl you knew?
Oh, for sure. All 3 of them.
Yeah, we pondered life and death. He lit a cigarette. He said, these damn things will kill me yet, but God is great, beer is good, and people are great, blah, blah, blah. Last call, it's 2 a.m. I said goodbye to him. I never talked to him again. All right. So he talked to this guy for a couple hours at a bar.
Yeah.
Then one sunny day, I saw the old man's face, front page obituary. He was a millionaire. He left his fortune to me, some guy he barely knew. His kids were mad as hell, but me, I'm doing well.
Fuck them. Gay kids.
How bad of a relationship do you have to have with your father for him to literally give his entire fortune to a guy he talked to for a few hours at the bar?
45 minutes at the bar.
Yeah, literally. How bad does your dad have to fucking hate you?
Pretty bad.
Who the fuck did Dad give his money to? Who the fuck is that guy? It's some guy he met at a fucking bar. Okay, have they been friends for like 60 years? Nope.
Just one night.
He talked for 2 hours and he never talked to him again.
Like Billy Currington could have been like a sex offender or something.
Yeah, seriously. What if this guy was a
real
fucking
bad
serial killer? Yeah, like, wow, you really went balls to the wall.
Gosh. Yeah, that's an interesting call.
I dropped by today to just say thanks and pray, and I left a 6-pack right there on his grave and said, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy, and he says that like 7 more times. So, I just... You want to know, like, the whole reason why I brought this fucking up?
Why is that?
It's fake.
Oh, it is?
Never happened.
Damn. How do you, like, dream that kind of shit up?
How do you... Okay, I could dream that up. No problem. But how do you turn that into a song? Like that's like... That's such, like, a deep and, like, personal story that's just fake. Like, that's why I'm like, hey, I don't need lyrics to say anything to me.
Yeah.
I don't need to know what the artist is feeling. I know people get really just crazy about songwriting and lyrics, but to me, I don't really care what the guy's saying. As long as he's not saying, like, racial slurs all the time or swearing too much or talking about drugs and fuck. You know what I mean? Like, as long as it's not over the top, they could be talking about fucking... juggling and I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah. As long as you can, what do you say, tap your foot boogie to? And
what if good. Something I can wiggle my finger to? That's it.
What it
like
is.
That's all I need. And people just get so caught up on these gay ass stupid lyrics. That song was fake. Like, there's no truth to it at all. Like, that sounds like Billy Currington talking about something that happened to him personally.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, I was like, I heard that song. I'm like, is that true? Like, did that actually happen to him? Because what a lucky bastard. Now he's some big country singer because some random guy gave him beer.
That would be nuts.
And no, it wasn't even, like, written by Billy Currington. It was, like, some songwriter that did it.
Huh.
Billy just read it, and he's like, yep, that's a good one.
That's a good one. He can write
Let's
something around this. It's going to make him famous.
Yeah, it's just kind of like what we talked about with the Blonde movie, how they had this fictional story, and then they just made Marilyn Monroe the lead character.
Yeah. You know, speaking of that movie, I went to go and try and watch it.
Yeah,
because you talk it up. I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be
talked it down, dude.
I'm like, ooh, this sounds cool. And then I see it's in black and white, and I'm like,
sometimes.
Nah, I'm good.
Sometimes, not all the time.
It was weird. It looked like super fucking low budget. It looked super low budget.
Yeah, it looked really high budget to me for all the cinematography and choreography and shit like that.
It reminded me of, like, what the fuck was that goofy ass spooky clown movie we watched?
The Terrifier?
Yeah.
Did you know they made another one of those?
Did they really?
Yeah, my fucking girlfriend was like, "Do you want to go see a movie on Saturday?" And we went to see if anything was playing, and The Terrifier was on there, like The Terrifier 2.
Damn.
And I was like, "Oh, that must be something they're doing for Halloween, where they
bringing it back,
bring back old movies or something." No, it is a brand new fucking movie.
That's kind of cool.
So Richard, I believe, from Marvel Moments, suggested that one, and the first one was like some random ass movie where he was like a side character. Remember that? It was like some really weird like babysitter in a house thing.
And he's going through all these scenarios or whatever, and then
like it was like the Twilight Zone where they talked about different stories. Like he was like a side character, and then I thought we watched the second one where the girl got chainsawed in the coochie. Remember that?
Oh, that was a different name, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one was actually called The Terrifier, I believe.
Yeah.
That one was. So I thought that was the second one. So then when the lady pulled it up and it said The Terrifier 2, I'm like, yeah, I've already seen that. She's like, it was just released a few fucking weeks ago or something.
That's not possible.
And I'm like, no, it must be that's when they brought it to the theater. And no, we watched the trailer, and it's very different. It looks pretty fucking spooky. He was pretty spooky.
Oh,
I mean,
it's like very eerie.
Yeah, no, I mean, he doesn't talk at all. So, like, it was a spooky movie, but
yeah.
Blonde was also like very simple too. Like I don't know how you got low budget out of. Like, were you not impressed with the fucking oak chair she was sitting on during a scene or something?
No, it was like some of the camera. I don't know if it was the way the camera was. Something about it I didn't like. I'm like, oh, this is weird. Like I can't. It almost felt like documentary-ish. Maybe.
It's not black and white
like
the whole time, though. It goes back
and
forth between color and black and white.
Yeah, because it doesn't start black and white. It's like it was a grainy, or there was some sort of like fucking Mexico filter on it or something. I'm like, this is fucking dog water. I couldn't do it.
Like, well, I'm not going to defend this fucking movie. I told you not to watch it.
Yeah, I know. I didn't. I mean, yeah, I just like started it. I'm like, okay, this seems interesting.
How much did you watch of it?
Maybe 8 minutes. And I'm like, nope. I'm good.
Yeah, watch your stupid fucking Sandman show too. Didn't like that either.
Sandman's good.
Then you were talking to me about how much I would like it, and then I said, yeah, I watched about 30 minutes of it, and it was all right. And you're like, yeah, actually, I don't think you would like it. It is a slow burn. I'm like, it amazes me how you can literally just flip a switch.
Sometimes I don't think about things. Coin. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't?
Yeah.
You never fucking do.
Just because I talk doesn't mean I really am thinking about either what I'm saying, what I have
you went
said,
into it pretty good. You're like, I think you would
say.
really like Sandman. There's a lot of like paranormal and mysteries to it and everything like that. I think you'd really enjoy it.
Well, the first episode's pretty gay. It's just like a bunch of backstory and dog shit. It is slow though. It's definitely still slow, and I don't know if you're just like I could just see you not liking like. Just
apparently you saw me liking it as well.
Yeah, because the actual content is cool, but it is a slower show.
Yeah, I mean, I will say the content was cool, but I can say the content of a lot of things is good, but the way they produce it is fucking terrible.
Yeah, like some of the visuals and shit in Sandman are fucking wild. And they go on like, it's not the different things of like sin or whatever. Or no, I think it was. It probably has like a little bit like a Kratos kind of vibe where it's like, damn, I've heard that name before. Yeah, that's a fucking god of whatever the hell. And then, he goes to go see his quote unquote brother like Hades or whatever. It's pretty cool. It's that kind of stuff. So maybe if you get past the first episode, you'd like it, but
well, you just told me how I didn't like it. Now you're saying I might like it.
Only because it's slow. I know. It's just because I'd like to think that I have a pretty good grip on things that you would like, but at the end of the day, there's like little things that I feel can outweigh a lot of good in your eyes, but I don't know. Right.
I watched most of, I got to finish it, of Day Shift. It's that new Jamie Foxx movie.
Yes, I want to see that too.
About the things that you're absolutely obsessed about, vampires apparently, and you can't get enough of them.
Yeah, vampires are the best. I've heard that it's like that one's super fucking low budget, and
it is
Snoop Dogg
very much not
eats shit.
It is I really enjoy it.
Oh, that's
I actually really liked it.
Yeah, I heard it's kind of like a movie critic would tear it apart. Kind of, that's what my friend was explaining it as.
It had a budget of $100 million.
Oh,
It was very much not low budget at all.
Oh. Now,
And
is
you said
that
movie
just
critics
because
wouldn't
Snoop
like
Dogg
it.
and
81%
Jamie?
of the people liked it that have seen it.
For real?
It's got 3.9 stars out of 5.
Maybe my buddy
Very
doesn't know
close
what he's
to 4
talking
out of
about.
5 stars.
There's a good chance.
You might be thinking of something else. Is that what you said?
Oh, no, I know that's it. No, I said he might just be wrong about it. I don't know.
Was it your roommate or something?
Yep.
Or housemate?
Yep, one of my roommates.
Yeah, no, it's like a comedy horror movie. Not too much over the top comedy. Because sometimes those comedy horrors are just a bunch of fart jokes
Fucking
and shit.
Cringe.
Like super bad, but with horror in it. But this
Super
one's
bad is
not.
good, though.
Some of the action's really cool. There was a scene where they cleared out a herd of vampires in a house, and the way they were fighting was really fucking cool. It's usually super over the top action too. Like, there's these two Mexican brothers that fight together, and like, brother, I need a reload. So then the brother jams a fucking like a pistol clip into a vampire's head. And then the other brother slams the gun onto the clip to reload it and then shoots the fucking vampire. Like shit like that.
What the fuck?
Where the brother will throw a single bullet out and the guy will dive and the bullet will fall into the chamber of the gun and he'll just shoot somebody with it. Like, it's really over the top, like Fast Furious shit, but that's the tone they're going for or something.
That.
Huh?
I like that. That sounds good.
No, it is. It is cool. Usually, when it's over the top action, I don't get into it at all. But there's some good chuckles in there. Like, I've actually enjoyed it. Like, I really like unique ways of fighting. Like another vampire one, that Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer one, had some really cool action in it as well. So
yeah,
I guess one thing vampire fucking movies have is cool action in it. I guess. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's usually I mean, from everything that I've seen. From the millions of vampire-themed things I've seen, I'd say that's accurate.
Well, I think it's just because, like, they try to make vampires these real fast-moving killing machines.
Yeah. They're like
so then in order to combat that, you have to move with them and find unique ways of fighting.
Yeah.
And shit like that. So, but these are not traditional vampire movies, though. It's like vampires are hidden in modern society and people are killing them. It has nothing to do with like the vampires you were talking about, where you like the scene and the settings and the atmosphere and all of that shit.
Yeah. I was thinking there's so many different takes on them, but they're all like unique in their own way. Some
Not
of them
really.
are
A lot of them are pretty fucking copy and paste.
Yeah. Yeah, but they usually have like one thing that's different. Like fucking Twilight is, ooh, if you go out, you're all shiny and sprinkly. Ooh. Or like other ones, they have like crazy monster, like like they go feral. This is like, there's kind of different takes. Kind of like some different zombie things, right? It's like all of them are obviously stupid. But like, it wasn't Day of the Dead. World War Z or something, and they like run. Like, the zombies like sprint and shit, kind of like in Dying Light. It's just kind of like those little things that kind of make them unique, but that kind of zombie shit's horrible. You made these vampires sound kind of retarded, though. You said a herd. That made me just think immediately to zombies, just like fucking shambling vampires. Sounds dumb, but...
No, I said it was like that fast-paced action and cool ways to reload and stuff like that.
I see.
They definitely don't move like walkers on Walking Dead or anything like that by any means.
I think I hear herd and I just think of that, but I do think they say that.
Yeah, herd doesn't automatically
herd
mean retarded
like
zombies.
Yeah. Herd of cows, herd of zombies. There ain't many things that there's a herd of that go quick. That's a pack.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Same thing, but different.
Like a pack of vampires, like those things go fast. But a herd, though?
It's literally the exact same thing, but you're switching the fucking
I know.
Speaking of gay, I've been playing a lot of Face of the Franchise in Madden 23.
Oh, boy.
And it's really fucking cringe. So I'm playing as a running back for the Miami Dolphins right now, and I'm currently leading the league in receiving and rushing yards.
Okay. Never been heard of. Burger's going ape.
It's just gay. Like, it literally will be like, Burger has 15 catches, while the second guy on his team has 2.
Yeah.
Like, I'm playing so selfish. Like, I want to run the ball every time, and I want to catch the ball every time. Fuck you.
Uh-huh. I mean, hey, if you're making progress, welcome. Makes sense.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I really wish my running backs would run as smart as I do when I fucking play, because if they did, holy shit, I would throw to them a lot more.
Yeah.
So, it's fun because I'm literally destroying people, like putting up hundreds of yards and multiple touchdowns and everything like that.
Yeah.
But it's not like a challenge by any means. It's too fucking easy, obviously. Right. Like, I'm about to set the NFL record for most catches in a season with, like, 5 games left.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Because I keep catching, like, 15 balls a game.
Yeah, that's dumb.
But, and again, it's just the announcers are so fucking stupid with it. Like,
that scripted bullshit.
Yeah, I have a video where it shows, Charles, here's his numbers from last week. How do you think he ran? And it shows my stats. And then Charles says, I think he did pretty good. I think they could have utilized him better. But I'm excited to see how they use him this game. I had over 200 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns. I tied the NFL record for most touchdowns in a game. That doesn't even include my receiving yards, like 15 catches, 150 yards receiving, and maybe a touchdown.
Uh-huh.
And Charles Davis was just not impressed.
He's like, yeah, I could do better, actually.
He's like, he could do better. Like, I was telling my buddy, I'm like, dude, if he thinks that I could do better or I could have been utilized more, like, this dude was really, like, expecting a lot. Yeah. I did the math, and it was nearly, like, 80 fantasy points from one player, and he was just not impressed.
It's like, mid.
Yeah, literally. He's like, Like, I thought, like, the guy was going to be like, Charles, how do you think he did? Like, I don't know, Burt. What do you think of these numbers?
Like,
and they're
like
amazing.
Immaculate route running, you know?
Yeah. And he's like, he could have been utilized better. But the reason why I wanted to bring this up
easy to,
is because I tried to video record it, like save the clip, but I guess I didn't do it in time. But the guy goes, Chad Ochocinco, Chad Johnson. He's like a Madden adjustment rater with everything. And he talks to you sometimes when you're doing something with your ratings. It's like a pre-recorded clip of Chad Johnson talking to the camera.
Okay.
And he said, congratulations, you now hold the NFL record for most rushing touchdowns in a season. Congrats.
Damn.
That was it.
There it is.
There was no progression points or anything from that. I didn't get anything from that. I literally got a pat on the back. I have over 30 rushing touchdowns.
Uh-huh.
In one season. And, like, he didn't even look impressed on his face. He's like, okay, I see you. Those feet are quick. They can get around defenders. So fast, in fact, that you now hold the NFL record for most rushing touchdowns in a season. Good job, playa.
Uh-huh.
And then ends it. No upgrade points, no ability points, nothing.
You'd think that would turn you into, like, a... I mean, I don't know what you'd be considered now.
Oh,
like a
superstar?
Star Factor or something.
Fucking legend? Yeah. Better than Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, and McCaffrey combined?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that would be
cool.
huge. It always, like, I am leading the NFL in receiving yards and catches and rushing yards and touchdowns as a running back, and I don't get anything for this. Nothing.
Damn.
Nobody cares.
That would actually be so cool. Like that's like a missed opportunity for hitting like legend status, especially in the franchise mode.
You're past legend status. I'm the best running back and receiver of all time here.
Yeah, because it's like you think about it, and like that's the one mode where they get to kind of delve deeper into stuff.
Why make this fucking cute little video like you're saying that dives into it and then not do anything about it?
Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, if it was like a franchise mode or whatever the fuck it is, like,
franchise.
like that'd be fine. Like, I wouldn't expect anything in that mode just because you're like playing as a whole team or whatever. But considering that's like the single player mode, like that it's kind of
single
insane.
player. It's as close to a campaign as you can get because there's like campaign scenarios and little skits and scenes like that.
Else for that.
They don't care. So in Dota, how many kills would be a lot in one game? Like
20.
If you got 20, that'd be a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine like averaging 120.
Yeah.
Would that be absolutely insane?
Yeah, that'd be dumb.
And probably the entire Dota community would be talking about that.
Yeah. That's pretty much impossible. So.
Yeah, so is leading the NFL, the National Football League, in receiving and rushing yards.
Yeah.
Plus having over 30 fucking rushing touchdowns. Like, this shit is not even close to unheard of. Like, this isn't even video games numbers. This is like playing a video game on Rookie.
Uh-huh.
And being proud of this, putting up 700 points in one fucking game.
Right. Yeah.
And no one cares. Nobody gives a shit.
Nobody gives a shit.
Literally, you got fucking Charles Davis here telling me how I could have done better. It's just really cringe. Like, I'd rather you not even say anything.
Right.
Like, don't even react to anything. Don't even say I had a good game last week.
Fuck it. Not even worth it. I'm just going to shit on you and you actually do something cool. It's like, thanks.
I feel like I would have done better if they didn't make that Chad Ochocinco video. Like, they clearly recognized that I broke a big NFL record, and then I wasn't awarded for it.
Yeah. That is kind of weird. I'd love to see how, like, game developers, like they just have their big list of all the shit they want to accomplish, and, like, how much doesn't make it on there, or, like, did they see that and they're like, damn, we really could have done something here, and they were just lazy, or are they just, like, stupid and didn't even...
Yeah, I feel like they could have had a cap to it. Like, once you hit 30 touchdowns, they make a big deal about it, and then they don't talk about it again, like when you hit 40 or 50, because that's just kind of cringe. Like, and the announcers in game said something about it, like, no one's ever scored 30 touchdowns before, but also the record before me was 27. So, I mean, it was pretty close to, you know what I mean? Like, it was close to 30. I'm sure they just put the in-game voice lines in it.
Yeah.
So I feel like they could freak out more, but if I didn't have my fucking TV muted then, I easily could have fucking not heard him say that. Like, they should react to it. This should be a big deal, and then...
I want to see confetti, okay?
Yeah, like if... And then after that, the game's like, all right, this is gay. Like, okay, celebrate me breaking the record, though. Give me some kind of award for that.
That's like the bare minimum.
Yeah, celebrate that, and then if I keep doing gay shit afterwards, then I get it. Like, okay, it's
obviously
a game, dude.
Just,
Calm
like,
down. Yeah.
Or something. It's like, okay.
And I couldn't even choose my season goal. Like, they automatically gave me 8 touchdowns. Fucking, I have almost 38 touchdowns, and like, I'm like, I blew this fucking like, and I got like 200 XP from it. Like, thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Appreciate it.
Cool.
So it's just so lazy. It's so stupid. I'm starting to. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm playing this one guy, but like I do have fun playing it. Like it is fun to catch the ball and run and everything like that. So, but I'm also not throwing too much, so maybe that's why I'm not noticing a whole lot of issues.
Right.
But
maybe
it's also super unrealistic that one person's putting up this kind of numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. That's insane. It's like the whole not secondary, your whole offense is one dude.
I have more
runs,
like fucking rushing attempts than quarterbacks have fucking passing attempts.
Yeah.
That's just not possible.
Passing yards.
So my buddy came over, the one that I go to the gym with a lot.
Yeah.
Him and his roommate came over today, and we watched the Bills and Chiefs game together. And while it was at halftime, I went to our Madden league that we have with him, and I wanted to look at his stats. And you thought you were bad at Madden. This motherfucker, Burt, has 66 interceptions.
No, he doesn't.
66.
How do you do that? We're only on like the 8th or 9th, 6th, 7th, 8th game.
No, I think it's 33. I think I multiplied it by 2. Still, he has 33 interceptions.
Like, I don't even...
He lost like 66-0. That's where the 60 came from.
Oh, yeah.
He threw 33 interceptions in like 8 fucking games.
Damn.
And 11 touchdowns. I looked at all of his other numbers and stuff, like his rushing, and I'm like, dude, these numbers aren't really that bad if you literally cut your interceptions down by half.
Yeah.
Okay, if you had like 11 and 16, that'd be a lot of interceptions.
Yeah.
But 33 interceptions.
It's impressive, really.
It is. Like, you literally have to go out of your way to do that.
You think about it, you're like, how does this even happen?
He goes, well, the lines get all squiggly. I'm like, that doesn't add up to 33 interceptions, dude.
Sorry, dude. Yeah.
And also, if the lines are squiggly, again, I don't have the heart to tell him this, but it's because you're sucking ass. Quit getting mad at the game for punishing you for doing bad. Like, he's like, oh, I fucking hate it. The screen starts shaking and the lines get all wiggly.
That's so funny.
And I'm like, it's doing that because you're losing 66-0.
Yeah, like you would be tweaking in real life if you were down on that field, dude.
Exactly. So I get it, though, the frustrations with it to where the game's close or something.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they just start forcing you to, like, lose or something. Like, that's really gay. Like, they make the line squiggly when they really shouldn't be or things like that. The other day, when I was playing my game, I think it was yesterday, there was, like, 11 seconds left or something.
Okay.
In the game, and we were winning by 2 points. I run the ball with my guy. I get tackled. It's 4th down. Doesn't matter because the clock is going to run out. The other team doesn't have any timeouts. You with me so far? 11 seconds left. It's 4th down. Running clock. Game's over.
Yeah.
One of my guys gets hurt.
Oh, to force the timer to stop.
The clock stops. We punt it. They kick a field goal. They win.
Fucking trash.
One of my guys on the winning team gets hurt on a stupid 2-yard run. It stopped the clock. They got the ball back and won the game. I restarted it. The game was over. I went and restarted it. I said, nope.
Not this time, Madden. You're not winning.
That's the most scripted thing I've ever seen. I can't control when my guys get hurt. Not even the other team. Like,
no, I'm good.
No. I've never seen a game keep that thrown before.
I don't know if I could handle that.
Yeah, I just restarted it, so it was. I'm like, no, not doing that. So, yeah, that's my Madden spiel of the week. We talked a lot about football. Let's move on to something else.
Greener pastures.
Something else that you wanted to talk about. Like, these transitions suck because you don't put things in the notes. So I have to literally ask what else do you want to talk about? And then all you say is for 15 seconds. And then you just get this awkward. So I have a hole in my shoe. Like, fucking put your shit in the recording notes so we can make this fucking move a little bit smoother here.
Yeah.
Apparently having it in your fucking notes doesn't help because you have to go fucking look at it every time.
It's also because, like, I have the things in my note, but it's, like, it's gay. And I say this, and now I'm actually going to talk about what I put in here, and then it's going to be silly. No, it's just kind of like I have something in here that's, like...
All right, what's up? Just start talking. Don't even tell me what it's about. Just start talking.
Sure. So this was back when I was at home, like, last weekend or whatever.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm just chilling, okay? I have 2 brothers. One of them is... special.
Of them?
Yeah, one of them is special, and the other one is
Also special.
retarded. And the retarded one got me fucking stranded with his shitty truck that couple whatever stories ago. But the other one, sometimes, dude, my brother even talks shit about it. Like, sometimes I just sit on the couch, I'm just chilling. Like, my brother, he likes to draw, he does like all this stuff, he's like plays on his iPad. But sometimes we look at memes, like we scroll through iFunny, and he has a little sense of humor, and it's pretty silly. So we'll just be looking at memes and shit.
I don't know which one you're talking about right now, to be honest.
I know. My special brother.
That doesn't clear up even a tiny bit.
I know. Not my hick brother, the other one. No, so we're going through iFunny, and like we're starting to see these greasy memes. I don't know if I have any of them saved, but it's like political. It's because I guess it's like voting season or something.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just like a whole bunch of like fucking. I know it's not the president time, but there's like Joe Biden memes all over. And
iFunny?
On iFunny, yeah.
Yeah, no shit. It's iFunny. What are you talking about? It has nothing to do with it being voting time, idiot. It's just fucking what they do.
Yeah, I know, but it gets worse in the voting times. And
holy shit.
No, they're bad, dude. It's insane. And yeah, so my brother likes those too. He thinks they're silly. Laughing at Joe Byron. This iFunny shit is the best. I get flamed so hard for using iFunny. Like, we have these group chats and shit.
Yeah, but the people that you hang out with are not worth fucking listening to. Instead of living with one guy that looks like he eats bulldozers, you live with 3 other ones on top of the one.
I know, it's hard. It's hard to be me. It really is.
Your roommates are not as fucking cool as you think they are.
Yeah. I feel like you'd probably get along with them, but...
I doubt it.
Dude, you want to know some shit that's actually fucking cringe?
No, not really.
It goes back to earlier. It's so dumb. I was just looking through the other notes on my phone. Dude, I have it down here. One of the guys that was the running back for your team was like tearing the defense up. I'm like, holy shit, that guy's pretty good. So I'm like, hey, I fucking talked to one of the guys that are there at the game. I'm like, hey, what's that guy's name? And they give me the guy's name. And I write it down as my phone. New Rook. Look out for this guy. Nice. Like fucking Division 6 running back for some nobody school. And I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to see him in the NFL someday.
Yeah. Well, believe it or not, both of our schools are in Madden as a college that you can choose your guy to go to.
Okay.
And there are some people that are in the NFL that went to our colleges. So
yep. I remember getting an email about one of them. But
there is a chance.
There is. Yeah, no, I just thought that's so cute. I'm like, yeah, dude. I write it down, New Rook. Like, yeah, for sure. For sure, Burt. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of gems at my school. A whole bunch of gems. I know I've talked about it before, but it's like, no, I don't want to bring this up. It's like, fucking God. That's why I brought up. This is why I didn't want to talk about it, because it's fucking cringe. But
you're still trying to talk about that thing from 5 fucking minutes ago?
Which one?
I thought you brought it up like 6. What do you mean, which one? I don't fucking know. I don't have your fucking phone in front of me.
I don't know which one.
What do you mean, which one?
I don't even know.
God, it amazes me how fucking stupid you are.
Dude, I don't even know which one.
Like I said, you don't put anything in the recording notes, so I don't fucking know.
I know. I feel like I should. I feel like I should. We don't want to talk about football anymore either. Fuck. Shit. Ooh, I got absolutely fucked on all my betting. That was cool. I'm like, yo, I'm going to make it big, dude. I don't need a new part-time job. I'm just going to fucking hit the casino, that virtual casino. And I'm
betting, BEDDING is what was in my mind.
Yeah, nah. No, it was like, dude.
What was the betting in, Burt?
Oh, it was sports.
Yeah, what sport?
Which I just said I wasn't going to talk about anymore.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. But no, because I was doing that and they had a casino too. I'm like, yo, dude, I got craps figured out. Again, Burt moment. Which
you
actually
still think that?
I feel like I have a way better grasp on it now than I did before. But still, I got like $100 when I fucking played with my brother in that goat fuck nightmare. And then I made like another $100 the other day. And I fucking lost all 200 of it. So I'm like, yeah, this is gay. This is gay. I'm done. I haven't deleted the app, but it's like, and all the sports bets are AIDS too. I do one, and it's like 3 people have to score. So it's like I have like I got Nick Chubb, I got like fucking Christian McCaffrey and somebody else, and all 3 of them have to get a touchdown. And then the third motherfucker, it was Dickweed, fucking Javonte Williams was number 3, and that cocksucker gets injured. I'm like, cool, so I'm fucked.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's AIDS. So don't gamble. Gambling's gay.
Burt just listed 3 football players, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Still not talking about it. What can I say? I'm a boring guy.
All these notes you have in your phone. Bring them out. Let's go.
I know. I just debunk them,
talk.
though, because I'm like, it's cringe.
I like how you debunk them during the podcast.
I know.
Do you fucking do anything?
I don't know if it's because
fucking trying to suck off other men.
Well, I think what happens is in the moment, like when it's fresh on the dome, I am like, damn, I could talk about this shit for days. But I don't want to write down a book, and then it's bad. Maybe I need to just write a book again.
What's bad about it?
I don't know. It just feels like somewhat scripted, but maybe not.
Scripted to have your talking points there?
Like a long talking point. Like sometimes I just have 1 or 2 word things, like new rook, and I'm like, yeah. Or other stuff.
Those aren't talking points. That's just you fucking stating random fucking facts.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Where a talking point would be me and my brother watching memes about Joseph Byron.
That's yeah, I mean, you could turn that into a talking point, but you didn't. You just talked about how there's a lot of Joe Biden memes, and that was it. You didn't have anything else to say.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Go right back into it.
All right, they're good.
They are
good. I want to believe you.
They're silly.
Show me.
They're
Show me
extremely
what's good.
silly.
Okay, tell me what's silly. I'm ready. Give me them.
Nah, it's
I'm
bad.
Ready.
It's just retarded.
Oh, it's
shit.
not. Now it's bad. Okay, it went from good to bad. No, it went from good to silly to bad in a matter of milliseconds. There, ladies and gentlemen. They're good. They're so good. They're silly. No, they're bad.
Yeah. They're
go
fucking
ahead.
AIDS. Bad can be good though.
Okay, then let's hear the bad that's good.
No,
Whatever
it's
that fucking means.
It's clips of.
No, we're not going to hear it. Okay,
cool. No, I'm trying to say it. Stop. It's compilations of him saying retarded shit.
Who?
Of it's like Joe Biden saying oh, I got hairy legs, and just other shit like that.
You're
it's
still talking about the fucking Joe Biden memes on iFunny?
That's what I thought you wanted me to clarify. And then I was
asking you to fucking clarify this good and bad and funny and silly and all of this gay shit that you're saying.
Oh.
You got all on your phone that's so fucking perfect.
I know.
Instead, you're talking about a fucking Joe Biden meme?
Joe Biden. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I thought you just said it wasn't good and it was bad.
Yeah. No, it's definitely... It could be considered less than good, yeah. See, it is cool you have all these things in here. See, when I saw people are crazy is fake, I thought you were saying, I've heard people say that, it's oh, whatever, all these mental illnesses are not real. They're a figment of your imagination. That's what I thought you were
That's the nice part about the recording notes is you read it and you're like, oh, I'm actually excited to hear what he has to say about this. And then it piques my interest, and then we can go off of that. Instead, you talk about how, no, I'm not going to use the Discord. Well, wait, no, I'm not going to use Twitter as my notebook. I'm going to go back to my actual notebook, or I'm going to go back to the Discord. And then now I'm not going to use Discord. I'm going to use notes on my phone. And then you don't even fucking use it, or when you do use it, well, during the podcast, you're like, actually, this is a bad point. I'm not going to, so we're going to sit here in fucking silence while you stumble over your fucking words to figure out what you want to talk about next. It's 144 fucking episodes into this shit. I don't know why all of a sudden you're refusing not to fucking use this thing anymore. And then when we're fucking here, we don't have anything to talk about.
I don't know. I feel like it's good when it's more free form, but...
This is freeform. It's a fucking talking point, and then you do a freeform off of that, Bert. You're not even allowing freeform to fucking happen. You keep bringing fucking stuff that brings us to a whole fucking wall.
To a big stop.
Oh, dude, I went to this frat party. There's a million talking points, and then you immediately drive it into the fucking ground by saying the only exciting thing that happened out of it was I have a hole in my shoe.
Yeah, my shoes are fucked.
You literally fucking kill yourself over and over again. You're like, I don't want to do this. I want to do freeform shit. Okay, give us a freeform topic. You have yet to do that.
That was
tonight.
Freeform.
No, it wasn't.
No, I guess
You
it
just
wouldn't have been,
fucking killed it by saying you ended it. I went to this party, but it was gay and I got a fucking hole in my shoe. Cool.
I know, like, I had stuff, and then, like, fucking the party happened. I'm like, whoa, this is insane. Like, we're going to talk about this whole fucking episode. And then it happens, and I'm like, yeah.
It's because you are like
are
a
funny.
16-year-old girl that just drank beer for the first time, and now she thinks she's some big badass bitch because she drank beer.
Yeah, boy. That is the vibe, yeah. Yeah, it is. Definitely. You know, I got my Planet Fitness membership changed over here, and I still haven't fucking gone.
I could have told you that was going to happen.
Yeah.
The amount of times you say, you don't know me, don't tell me what I'm going to do, and then you fucking do exactly what I say every fucking time, and then you'll continue to say that shit.
Yeah. I think it's because, like, I just think about stuff too much. I'm like, damn, and I'm going to have to find a lock so I can change when I get there. How do you work out in the winter? That's gay. I just like to walk in with the fit on.
As most people do.
Yeah, like I'll change in there, like I don't really care, but
yes, you do.
Well, no, because I just don't change my shirt. I'll take my pants off.
Of course, you would.
Yeah, I don't have issues with my massive
whipping
ass.
the cock out.
Yeah, double cheeked up and PF, looking to hook some fine young men. Yeah. Have you been to other Planet Fitnesses? Like, do you know if they have like the same layout? Like, are they like regulation? Like,
no, because they don't buy exact same fucking buildings all the time and everything. So no, it's not the exact same fucking layout. Just like any other franchise, like every Walmart is not the same either.
Oh, I see.
Like, this just proves how little you fucking go outside.
I don't think about things. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's unhealthy. Nah, that should be cool though. I'm gonna be fucking yoked for sure.
That involves going.
Yoked Burt. I know. I feel like I need to set up like some regimen.
And when you go there, you actually have to work out. Like, you work out so little at Planet Fitness, you literally had the audacity to tell me how much you don't sweat. And like you're proud of that or something.
I just don't sweat a lot, yeah.
Then you're not working out enough. I'm not surprised you don't sweat much, Bert.
Well, it's just because my muscles get fatigued super fast, so I never get to the point where I know, but
holy fuck!
Like I never get to the point where I would sweat.
Well, that just shows how little you're fucking pushing yourself.
I definitely push myself to the point where I can't lift my arms above my head.
Bert, that doesn't involve much. That involves 10 fucking spoonfuls of Fruit Loops to your mouth. The next thing you know, you have to go to the hospital because you pulled your fucking arm.
Lord. Dude, I woke up today. I feel like I was doing some crazy shit yesterday. My back's all sorts of tight. I'm like, yeah, I was definitely doing push-ups last night for sure. My fucking abs hurt. Oh. Yeah, it's rough.
Sounds like you got fucking roofied.
I know.
You don't remember it? You're talking about your back
hurt.
Hurting and your stomach hurting. Yeah, they definitely were fucking making you do doggy, and they were fucking making you twist all over the place.
Yeah. Bad news, dude. Bad news. Am I going to do it again next weekend? Yeah. But still. It's good stuff. I also thought, I'm like, damn, dude, I need to try, like, melatonin. Because, like, my schedule's all sorts of fucked up, and like I gotta wake up early some days, and then like the next day I get to sleep in. So like on Tuesday I'll stay up super late, and I'll wake up at like fucking 11 on Wednesday, and then I have to be back up at 7 o'clock on Thursday, and it's not good. So I think I need to try melatonin.
Melatonin is just going to help you fall asleep. It's not going to change anything about you fucking sleeping in one day and then getting up early the next day.
No, I mean, like, the thing is like, I can't go to bed earlier, though. Like, it would help me.
Because you can't fall asleep, or you choose not to?
Oh, no, just because I'm not, like, tired. Does melatonin make you tired? I thought it makes you, like,
then that's what it would use for, but it's you made it sound like If you're not
it's not
tired
because
when you
I
go to
wanna
bed
stay
early,
up.
that wouldn't have anything to do with getting up early on one days and
Oh.
getting up late on other days.
No, it's more like I can only sleep for like 8 hours. Otherwise, like I get schlumped.
Only 8 hours.
Like 8 hours is like the max. Maybe like 8.5, and then I'm out. Like, cause normally I wake up like
You
after
poor
6.
soul.
I know. I only
I
wake
wish
up.
I could sleep only 8 hours. You sound like Charlie Harper on 2.5 Men. He's like, God, get the fuck out of here. I only got 9.5 hours of sleep.
That's so insane.
That's literally how you sound right now. Like,
No,
poor
I
baby.
don't
I
mean
only
it
get
that
8
way. I
hours.
mean as like the max. I don't mean as the minimum. Like 8 is the max.
So why would only be the max?
I can only sleep in for 8 hours. I think the in part was what I missed.
Yeah, you fucking said it like a retard. So,
Yeah.
but melatonin would just help you fall asleep, though. It wouldn't help you
Yeah.
get up earlier on days that you
Yeah.
can sleep in and at.
Yeah, no, it's the issue isn't sleeping in. I guess it's waking up late because I go to bed late. So like I'm ready to go to bed. Like it's like 11 o'clock, and then I'll just fucking watch YouTube videos until 2 in the morning, and then like it's bad news, just because I'm like not tired. So I need to get the funny gummies and fall asleep.
Melatonin is not the funny gummies.
They're not the funny gummies. No, I think they'd be good though, because my shit's fucked up. We hit all the stops this episode.
It's fucked up because of you getting up early and then sleeping in and getting up early and sleeping in.
Yeah.
So if you just got up at the same time,
But
you
the
would
thing
be
is, like,
fine.
yeah, but I need to go to bed. Like even tonight, like I gotta like chill for a minute before I can actually fall asleep.
Well, that's very different than getting up early on some days and getting up late some days.
Yeah, it's not I don't know. I feel like there's a missing translation here. I don't go to bed at the same time every night. That's the issue.
You don't have to in order to get up around the same time. Like if you normally get up at 7, then the days you sleep in get up at like 8 or 9.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is those days are fucked. Like if I go to bed at 2, in order
Getting
for me
up
to
at
get
8 or
my,
9
like,
is a lot different than getting up at 11.
yeah, but like getting my 7 or 8 hours of sleep is gonna turn into like if I go to bed at 2, that's gonna be like.
If you go to bed at 2 every
9 or
night,
10.
then that has nothing to do with getting up at different times.
Yeah, I don't go
you're
to bed
gonna
at the
get
same time
less.
every night. I just said that.
You said you go to bed at 2.
On the nights that I don't have class in the next day.
So then you would just adjust the time you get up then, Bert.
Nope. Because then I'd only get 4 hours of sleep.
You adjust it so you're not getting only 4 hours of sleep.
But the thing is, the later that you wake up, the harder it is for me to fall asleep.
What
the
time
next
do you
day.
normally go to bed? On the days you got to get up early, what time do you got to go to bed? Or what
12.
time do you wake up? What time do you wake up?
7.
7? What time do you wake up on the days you sleep in? 11?
Like 10.
Okay, so then you would... I don't know. I don't understand the problem here.
Go to bed 3 hours later.
You don't have to go to bed that late,
thing
though.
is like sometimes on Tuesday too, like the day where I don't have class the next day, sometimes I like to stay up late and like actually like play games or like chill or whatever, and I'm hanging out. But the thing is going to bed on that Wednesday night, the day that I slept in, is impossible because then I just want to, I want to go to bed at 2 o'clock again, but I have to wake up 3 hours earlier the next day. You know what I'm saying? So like that day would be the day.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Burt and Burger podcast. I hope to God this motherfucker comes up with more interesting topics next week because this is getting fucking old very quickly. So thank you for listening to us. Remember, we're just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world. And remember, it's just comedy. Chill the fuck out. Calm down. Hopefully this episode breaks an hour because this motherfucker just sat there for a long time just not talking. You guys, you get the final product of everything. You don't get to hear me just sitting here staring at my fucking wall while this dumbass flips through his fucking phone trying to find something to talk about desperately.
Yeah, it's pretty miserable.
So you guys get the better picture of it all. And I hope it's satisfaction to your fucking needs because that's what we do this for. I put myself through fingering for you guys.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
See you later.
who the fuck did Dad give his money to? Who the fuck is that guy?